one thing I think it's important to hit on, particularly for business owners. One of the things that journalists try to avoid doing, and some people may not believe this, but we hate being in the business of giving out free advertising, as we say. If you're a business owner and we're interviewing you for a story, we are not there to have you talk about how great your product is. I'm there to get insight from you about a news story. So if we're doing a story on, for instance, the Cash for Clunkers program and how it's going, or the problems that it's developed, or how it's impacting your business, I'm not there to hear about how great the Ford Focus is as a vehicle. And I think a lot of people in the business world and the PR industry think they can pitch something that's essentially a free commercial and get that on TV. Sometimes, at some stations, it works. I'll watch some segments on other stations, and it's like, where's the news value in that? They just got 2 minutes of free advertising. For the PR company or for the business, hey, good job, you got something. But that's going to set off alarms in my head. But here's an example: Krispy Kreme. Let's do a market study with Krispy Kreme. I don't think Krispy Kreme has ever, at least in Denver, ever aired a commercial. I don't think I have ever seen a Krispy Kreme TV commercial in Denver.
Good point.
What they do, well, first, when they first came to Denver, I remember the first location was down in Lone Tree?
It was at the,
or was it the one in Aurora?
No, it was down south.
It was the one down in Lone Tree, along C-470 there, Quebec. When that thing was preparing to open, well, first when they announced that it was going to open, the company flew in boxes of donuts, sent them to the newsroom. Krispy Kreme is coming. That got coverage. And while it was nothing, it was essentially a free commercial, but we put it on TV because there was still news value in it.
Explain what that news value was.
Okay, the news value was that Krispy Kreme is a product that if people have lived elsewhere or traveled elsewhere, it's a unique product that people remember, that people have an emotional attachment to. It's one of those products that, boy, I wish there were a Krispy Kreme here. In my world, boy, well, here's another example. When they announced that there was going to be an IKEA built here. Same, now they didn't send over boxes of donuts, so they didn't send over free furniture, but just the fact that this company was opening was news. It had a reputation, it has a following for viewers, there's an emotional connection to it. It's something they care about.
Plus, there's an economic impact.
And there is an economic impact as well. Yeah, that's yeah, absolutely. It's a business. It's a good business story, but the biggest thing is there's interest in it, a built-in interest.